Hello guys, welcome to the channel, Truck It Prowl here. So today we're going to be going through the top 5 rules of what it takes to become a HGV driver in the UK. So strap yourself in, have a seat, let's do this. Now, rule number 1 of being a HGV driver is safety. So we're going to need to check things like tyre treads, brakes, everything to do with the safety of your vehicle. That could be things such as your kingpin clip, making sure that's all secure, and your Susies, better known as auxiliaries. So let's crack on with the second one. So rule number 2 is know your geography. Although the UK may be a small place, there's some quite confusing places, such as Landfair. Anyone? Yeah. So obviously the UK covers a broad basis of places like Wales, which will have some confusing names, like the one that I just tried to pronounce. And if you are Welsh, then maybe you can leave in the comments how it's actually pronounced, and I'll put the spelling up there for you. So you're going to need to have a good knowledge of geography if you're going to become a HGV driver. Although it is a bit easier these days with obviously the help of sat-navs, there are going to be some challenges, and to have a good understanding of the roads, what types of roads that you're going to be using, is definitely an advantage in this game. So if you're not someone that's travelled the country very much, then maybe it might be a good idea to start off with doing a little bit of van work, just sort of going here, there and about around the country, so you can kind of get used to the types of roads that you're going to be driving on. Now, rule number 3 is definitely going to be your tachograph. Understanding what a tachograph is and how to use it is definitely going to be something that's going to be beneficial to you as a HGV driver in the UK. Now, what is a tachograph? So if you are looking at getting into the industry, or just starting on your journey, then basically a tachograph machine is where you put a digital card into the lorry and it records everything you do, from driving to taking your breaks, doing other work, and basically it's there to basically safeguard you, so companies can't take advantage of you and overwork you, because in the past, some companies would just keep working their drivers, go, and this would lead to fatigue, tiredness, and sometimes fatalities. Now, we are quite unique in Europe that we use these tachograph systems. They are not actually implemented in countries all across the world. For example, America, Canada, Australia, they still use the old logbooks. Now, depending on how you view it, they can be good, they can be bad. So if you're adhering to them and you're following to the rules, then they're going to be your best friend. They're going to, keep you not exhausted and help you basically navigate through the week being relatively fresh. Now, if you're going to be pushed to do 16-17 hour days like some countries might make you do, then this is going to be a big problem. You're going to get fatigued, you're going to feel tired. That's going to affect everything in your life, from how you interact with your family, your health, so on and so forth. So I am a firm believer that the tachograph is actually a good thing, and it's there to help you more than it is to catch you out, because there is that other side to it. If you don't adhere to the rules of the tachograph, then the chances are that you're going to get pulled over one day and you might get a hefty fine. So just do your best to adhere to the rules and you'll be fine. So rule number 4 is mastering the art of eating a full English breakfast. That's right, everywhere you go, sausage, eggs and bacon will get rammed down your throat, whether it's a burger van, a cafe, or whatever it may be. Basically, the industry's not really set up for you to be healthy, so do your best to bring your own packed lunch if you can, and try and avoid basically becoming another statistic of being an obese lorry driver. Because let's face it, this job, you're sitting on your ass most of the time, and you get snacking, and it's so easy to gain weight. So just be mindful of what you're putting into yourself. That sounds a little bit rude, but just be mindful of that. What you're eating, your intake is very vital to your health in this game, and it will creep on if you don't watch it. But on a serious note, that was one that I was just going to put as a joke. Rule number 4 is patience. So patience is something that you need in abundance in this game, especially if you're driving in the UK, down near London where I am. It is chaos. There's always going to be traffic. The M25 is always mullered, the M1, M6, M62, basically the whole country's in terms of traffic. We have a massive population in this country, and the roads just getting busier and busier year by year. So if you're not somebody that deals well with sitting in traffic, then you might want to reconsider. However, with that said, you've just got to suck it up, because at the end of the day, you're getting paid to sit in traffic. So it is what it is. If you're on a day rate, not so good. So rule number 5 in this game is that you need thick skin. If you're not thick skinned, then this job can get to you quite quickly. You're going to be honked at, moaned at, in some cases even screamed at. Drivers tend to not have a lot of respect these days for lorry drivers, or they don't really have much of an understanding, let's just put it that way, for what we have to do on a daily basis. And it can be quite easy for them to get carried away and get stressed out when you're going slow, and they don't understand that you're restricted to 56 miles an hour. And then there's the case of when sometimes you have to overtake another lorry. For example, you might be overtaking a supermarket lorry that's restricted to 52 miles an hour, and you can do 56 miles an hour, and people get really frustrated and think that you should just sit behind that lorry and not have the right to get over. But if that was the case, then nobody would get any work done. You'd constantly be in a big line of lorries. It's frustrating, but trust me, people are a bit silly and they don't quite get it. So there you have it, guys. As well as having thick skin, you need to have a little bit of a sense of humor, and it will just help you get through the day a little bit easier. So try not to think too much into it, and I hope to see you on the roads. If you have liked the video, don't forget to give it a little like, share, subscribe, all those good things, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. And if you want to see a video about how to reverse a lorry, then just click the link up here.